Hi guys, we're doing something a little different today, and I'm quite looking forward to it because people are always asking me, questions about spell work. So today we're gonna do a really quick and easy spell. Sorry, I'm a little out of breath because I'm chasing the kids today, and the little one finally went down for her nap, so I'm trying to get this in when I can. So it's a protection spell. A lot of times, especially when you're out and about in the world, we deal with a lot of different types of people. And especially when you're empathic in a new way, you have to be very cautious or wary of what you allow to be in your bubble. Let's just call it your bubble. And, sometimes there's people whose energy is very, very intense and strong. And despite you wanting them to respect your bubble, they don't. So this is a quick little easy spell that we can do together. So I do this a lot with great results. All you need is a black candle. You don't have to use a black candle. You can use a white. White is can replace pretty much. It's very universal. You can use it for any candle magic. I just happen to have a black one on it because, like I said, I do a lot of protection spells with the work that I do. So you have a black candle, salt. I'm gonna try to make this with as few ingredients as possible. And then also show you things that you can add to it, because spell work is really a lot about intent, and it's the biggest part. Now, to accentuate or add energy to any spell work, using the correct tools is always beneficial, although unnecessary. But it does put forth a little bit more focus and energy into the work or craft that you're doing. So black candle, salt. You can use any salt. I just happen to have this on hand. I usually prefer to use sea salt because it's natural, it's from the earth. But this works great. I use this in so many things. I use this to do circles around my home, protection circles around my home. I use it for a lot of purifying, like when I make salt bowls, which I'll talk about another time. And it's cheap, it's easy. Spell work does not have to cost an arm and a leg. You don't have to spend hundreds of dollars on candles and crystals and herbs, and it's all about intent. And a lot of the stuff you can find outside in your garden. Like, I grow my own lavender because it's really simple to do, and it's a perennial. It comes back and it's great. You can even find a lot of these ingredients at the Dollar Tree. All these, I'm telling you, it's really readily available. So salt. Put that, I don't know. Basil leaves. Basil is great for protection. And then lavender, which is great for healing, as well as, my dogs, I swear it's like clockwork. Every time I try to film something, for spiritual protection, as well as healing. And I'm a big believer in sending out healing to everyone, because I feel, a lot of times people who are so antagonistic or just whatever, and especially with the unrest right now, it's like you really have to be that much more careful about protecting your bubble. And this just sends healing out to everyone. That is also why, I don't know if you can see, but over here, it's hot. I have a candle that is vanilla, and it's made with essential oils. So of course, we love essential oils for spell work. And that is also to send out love to everyone and to bring love to me while I do this spell, which is another great way of protecting yourself, because if you're full of love, it's really hard for that negative energy to enter your bubble. So I always try to keep some sort of, either at least a white candle or something that represents that. So let's get started. We'll start with now everybody does things differently. This is how I do mine. So start with a black candle with a dish that you don't mind, getting wax on. So this is a dish that was a gift from family. So it helps me to, bring in my ancestral line to help me with this spell work. So just stick that right there. Hold it for a little bit. Oh, I do have lavender oil. Sometimes I will anoint the candle, and we'll speak on that another time. But for today, we're just gonna keep it nice and simple, so it's something you guys can all do. I swear. So Next, I like to take my salt and sort of just make a ring around my spell to protect it. You know, you have to really think about how anytime you do any magic work or anything like that, it's a beacon, it's a light, and your energy is going out into the universe and it can attract things. So that is also why protection spells are very important, just for anyone who's doing energy work, because you are opening yourself to a whole new level, and it's a whole new world. So it's also why I like to keep selenite on me at all times. If you see this kind of stone, I sometimes have the wand. Selenite is wonderful for protection and purifying. I keep it by my front door as well. So you could just start there. You could literally just do that, and that's a wonderful protection spell. Now, you can add basil for more protection, and lavender for even more protection, and to send healing out to your target. Maybe you have somebody in specific who's been kind of messing with you, or maybe this is just an overall protection spell. You just want to center and calm yourself and focus on exactly your intentions. And that's it. Now you will allow this to burn down. If you do have to leave for whatever reason, do not blow it out. It is pretty important that you always get some sort of candle snuff or some way to kind of allow the flame to be trapped and go out on its own. You don't want to blow it out. Of course, candle safety at all times. Don't leave it in a room where, you know, it's not being watched or children could get to it. It's just, you know, common sense. Be very careful because this is fire. Another little tip that I like to do is I like to open some sort of window near everything the spell is, because, like, in my opinion, it's got to have a way to get outside and go do what it needs to do. I know that might sound silly. So that is a protection spell. There you can add more herbs. You can literally simply just do a black candle with intention and light it and let's go. I will go deeper into this, but I figured this would be a great place to start. So with that being said, I hope you guys all have a wonderful day. And yeah, I'm gonna be doing a mini reading here soon and put that out. I'm feeling the vibe, so I'm running with it. So I hope you guys will enjoy this. Have a great day.